Hey guys, so today I'm going to be looking at more Am I Wrong stories. So yeah, let's just get right into the video. I ask this because I know I have a skewed perspective on this. My family has always been more physically affectionate than most. My siblings and I were always hugging, holding hands and cuddling with each other and our parents until we moved out. This was never weird for us, it's just the way we were raised, and I've never seen anything wrong with that. My wife is an only child, and her parents are the exact opposites. To this day, I've never seen her parents so much as smile at each other, which is fine, different strokes and all that, I don't judge. It did lead to some conversations early in our relationship though. I had to basically explain to her when she first met my parents years ago that no, I didn't find it weird that they showed any amount of affection in front of us. She and my family get along great. They know her boundaries and how she doesn't like to be touched by most people, and always respected it. The issue is she once told me that she doesn't like it when I'm affectionate with my family in front of her. She's not jealous or anything like that. It's just because of how she's raised. She has trouble separating physical affection from romance. Anyway, my brother lives a bit of a drive away and he came to visit for the first time in a few months. My wife got home a bit after he came over. We all caught up and that was that. Then when he left, I gave him a hug goodbye. Thought nothing of that until I saw my wife's face. She looked freaked out. I asked what was up, and she reiterated that she wishes I wouldn't do that around her. She explained that if she had a sister, it would be like me watching them kiss on the lips. I told her I'm sorry that she has that thought process, but she needs to work that out on her own. I don't think I should have to stop doing something normal because it makes her uncomfortable. She says I'm biased because of how I was raised as well, and that my parents were a little too clingy with me. I understand the way I grew up was unusual, and maybe I am letting that cloud my judgment. What's wrong with a wife, man? If he was raised differently, then you should accept the way that he was raised. And why is she overreacting over a hug? Like family hugging each other, and she thinks that's kissing each other. I mean, honestly, some families kiss each other too. Like, it's normal in some cultures, but like, who are we to judge if we don't understand the culture? You know what I mean? It's just so weird that she's telling her partner not to do this anymore in front of her. Like, what are you talking about? That's so controlling. And I do agree with this person that she should work that out herself because that's her problem. If she gets insecure about seeing her partner hug their own family, then that's her problem. If you don't like them doing it, then close your eyes. And who is she to say that their parents were too clingy? Okay, sorry that your parents didn't show you much affection. What the heck is wrong with her? I'm so confused. She's really gonna be like, oh, you guys hugged? You just cheated on me. And it even says she has trouble separating physical affection from romance. So she's the one who needs to get help. She's the one who needs to get some therapy and get that fixed, you know, because that's not normal. Oh my gosh. Now I'm just imagining, like, imagine your partner says that to you when you hug your mom or dad. They're like, I don't want you doing that in front of me. Wow, I think I'd be so mind blown. Like, what? You find that weird? I am married to my wife Amber. We have a daughter Emma. The problem is my wife's best friend Jennifer has a daughter as well, Harper. Well, Harper's dad is a lazy sack of crap and refuses to do anything with his daughter. He's the type of guy that brags about how he never changed a diaper. Jennifer and Harper are usually at Amber and my house on the weekends because Harper's dad is drinking and watching sports all weekend. On Saturdays, I normally spend all day with my daughter because I don't see her as much as I want to during the week. However, with Harper being there every Saturday, anything I do with Emma, I have to do with Harper. Take Emma to the zoo, it's Emma, Harper and I. Take them both to dance class, take them both to the kids salon and so on. Mother's Day was the last straw. I took them both to dance class Saturday morning. Amber and I also pay for both dance classes because Deadbeat won't. On the way home, Emma asked if we could stop to get something for Mum for Mother's Day. I said sure, but then it ended up I had to buy something for Harper to her mum as well. On the way home, I just kept thinking, why am I buying someone else's wife a Mother's Day gift? That's his job. A few days later, because I did not want to ruin Mother's Day, I told my wife that I am tired of raising Harper. Her real father needs to step up. I'm tired of it taking away time I get to spend with Emma. She said that Jennifer is her best friend and we need to be there for Harper. Now she's not speaking to me and sleeping in the guest room. So am I wrong? Wow, that was really the wife's answer. If Jennifer is your best friend, then you take care of Harper. Like, you're making your husband take care of Harper. Jeez, that's weird. I think he honestly got so weirded out the fact that he was buying another woman a Mother's Day gift. You know, that's kind of weird. That's very weird. Yeah, that's weird as. Honestly, what the heck is Harper's dad really doing though? Like, if your husband and your kid's dad can't even take care of your own kid, what are you really doing with him? I do kind of feel bad for Harper though. Because I do feel like if Harper spends so much time with Emma's dad, she's gonna look at him as like a father figure because her dad can't do any of that for her. Man, I feel bad. It's always so sad when kids are involved because they never do anything wrong. It's just the adults that don't know how to handle things well. Like, seriously, what are the adults doing in this story? What are they really doing? I think the right thing to do is just get Jennifer to spend her time with Harper and take Harper out herself, and then this guy can spend time with his own kid, Emma. My boyfriend was supposed to come at mine around 8 p.m. so we could have dinner together. He didn't show up until an hour later, and when he arrived, he was with a friend. I greeted his friend and asked my boyfriend to follow me in the kitchen. I asked him why he was late and what his friend was doing here. He said that on his way home, he ran into the friend. They went to get drinks, and when he saw the time, he invited him to eat with us. I asked why he didn't warn me before allowing him to come eat with us. He answered he didn't think it would bother me. When I told him that I didn't cook enough for 3, he said that it wasn't too late for me to cook more for his friend. I refused and said no, it is too late for me to cook more for your friend because it's already close to 9:30 p.m. and I have to wake up early for work tomorrow. He asked what his friend was supposed to eat then. I replied that he could either cook for his friend or give him my plate, and then went to bed after saying a quick goodbye to his friend. I heard the front door open and shut minutes later and I fell asleep. When I woke up, I'd received a couple of texts from my boyfriend saying that my behavior yesterday was very rude, that his friend had felt unwelcome, and me being mad at him wasn't an excuse for the way I had treated his friend. I didn't reply, but now I feel guilty because I didn't want to make his friend feel unwelcome. What in the world? Is it really your girlfriend's responsibility to make your friend feel welcome when you just brought him into your home randomly? Like, okay, if they planned everything and she didn't cook for him, then she's rude. But this was literally unplanned and it's already almost 10 p.m. Bro, seriously, at that time, I've already gotten all my skincare done. I'm ready to like sleep and chill. And you bring someone over? What's wrong with you? And then you're gonna tell me to get up and cook for your friend because he wants to eat as well? Like, if you're gonna invite someone over yourself, you're the host now. So you be responsible and make your friend feel welcome. I'm an only child and that position will be expiring in October when my parents have the second child. Wow, what a way to put it. They were always supposed to be one and done with me, something I was aware of partly due to them finding childcare ridiculously expensive and mum enjoying her job too much to stay home. I think another part of it is they are not very natural parents and are pretty much entirely hands-off. We never do anything as a family and they are not very involved in my life. The pregnancy was a big shock for them and for me. I heard them discussing what they would do and my mum was repeatedly saying she was not going to stay at home and she was not going to take much maternity leave, that she wants to be back at work as soon as possible. They complain about how much work it would cost to get someone to watch the baby while they work and during the summers and stuff. I heard them mention me and I was like, oh hell no. They sat me down a week ago and told me they had all these plans for me to watch the baby for 3 to 4 hours after school until they get home from work. It would involve quitting all my after school stuff and not hanging out with friends after school either. They also want me to stay home next summer and to consider hanging around to be there for the next few summers. I was like, no way. They told me I'm going to be a big sister now and that as a part of the family, I have responsibilities. I told them they had responsibilities as parents and I am not a parent. I am the child in the house. They told me not for long. I said I could just rush to graduation and leave so they can't use me as free childcare. I don't think they expected these reactions from me or thought I had put into it. After I heard them talk with each other, I found out I could graduate in December by talking to my guidance counselor. I'm almost finished my junior year now and could finish senior year early with the grades I keep and the work I do. That is definitely the most appealing option to me and I'll be 17 in a couple of weeks anyway. My parents were really unhappy with me and they told me I'm going to miss out on so much by doing this. I told them I won't take care or raise the baby for them, that I have my own life and being stuck with a baby is not part of it. They told me I am incredibly selfish and to think about what I am throwing away. They also said I won't be a very good sister if I refuse to be a part of the baby's life. Man, this is always so crazy to me, like parents having a kid and then getting the eldest child to watch the kid or like raise the kid so that they can work. So like the eldest kid becomes the parent literally and doesn't really have much of a childhood. I mean, this person's already like turning 17 anyways, but that's still very young. You can't expect someone to raise a kid when they still have so much going on in their life, like when their life is just starting pretty much. Seriously, if the parents are gonna have a kid, then they are responsible for that kid. And it just sounds like they didn't even want to have kids anyways. Like from the sounds of it, when they're like, they never do anything as a family and they're not involved in this person's life, it sounds like they shouldn't really have kids. Like, what the heck is going on, man? If you value your job so much and you don't want to be raising kids, then just be responsible, man. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I don't think this person was wrong at all because they're not responsible for the baby. That's not even theirs. Like, if they wanted a baby, they would have gotten pregnant, right? Honestly though, I do feel bad for this person because it feels like they don't even have a good relationship with their parents. Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.